Hello there, how are you? I'm John Campbell, and I just want to talk about this article which I wrote going back in 2002 when this was published in the Insight magazine in Australia. It's called "What is the Cosmology Healing Method?" Well, basically the cosmology healing method is looking at how hands-on healing techniques work in a nutshell. So I was one of the first ones to give Reiki a formula, plus develop the self-attunement process. But today, what I'm going to talk to you about is basically how hands-on techniques or hands-on healing techniques work. Okay, in a nutshell. So what we've got first of all is, say, the human chakra system. And I'm going to call that the primary chakra system. And if you could just imagine that like similar to a car battery, I'll just put this away. If you could imagine that similar to a car battery, obviously a car battery's got an earth connection and it's got a positive connection. Okay, makes sense. It's not rocket science. And also you've got them little caps where they have distilled water and acid to help the current flow between the lead plates. So that's a battery. Okay, so let's have a look at the human chakra system. Okay, now a lot of people in the fairs say, oh, I can see your aura and it's all blue and green and yellow and all that sort of stuff. Well, let's just get away from all of that. Let's make it real. Okay, what I mean by making it real is that we might not be able to see a chakra at work on a human body, but we can certainly feel it. What I mean by that is that if someone's happy, you can feel that. If someone's sad, you can feel that. And if somebody's angry, you can feel that. So literally, we feel the human chakra system. Okay? It's better than trying to basically squeeze your eyes a little bit, trying to have a look at one. Okay? Just understand it's best felt. Now how that works, okay, is basically, if you can imagine, again, going back to where the chakra system is on the human body, obviously the base red is right at the base of the spine, okay, and that there is our earth connection. So if you can imagine that earth connection coming away and fixing to the body of the car, and if it's a good solid earth and a good connection to the battery, it's a good earth. Okay? If it's a loose earth, got a few problems. Sometimes it'll start, sometimes it won't start, depending on basically connection is to the battery. The next one up, okay, is about 3 fingers below the belly button, and that connection is your orange chakra, and that there is basically connected to your feelings, about how you feel about what your earth connection is. Now what's what earth connection? What connects us to earth? Okay, basically combining two, orange and red. What connects us to earth? What we love connects us to earth. If we don't love anything, we don't want to be here. If we don't love ourselves, we don't want to be here. Okay, so basically the earth connection is traditionally the orange and the red. Okay? So in other words, let's say this table, okay? Let's say this table's been in the family for years. I love this. This table's my table. Okay? I give it value. Or I just see it as a table. So if somebody came in and marked the table or scratched the table, what would I do? Well, if I valued it, I'd be very upset and mostly be angry. If I didn't value it, I'd just say it's okay, it's just a table. So that's the difference, okay? But what we love, how we love, and how we love it, okay? And what we value. Obviously, friends, family, certainly children are a lot more different. So in other words, basically, if somebody was going to hurt our children, I'm quite sure I would have something to say. okay, or someone that we love. So we protect our values. So I'm just going to give it another label right now, okay? The goddess, red. Goddess, protection. Goddess, strength. Orange, instincts. How instinctually we actually protect that what we love in life. Obviously, if we don't value it, we don't protect it. If we do value it, we protect it. Going on to the next level of the chakra system. And remember, it's still that battery with the earth connection and the positive connection up here. And now we're looking about 2 to 3 fingers above the belly button at the yellow. Okay. And we might as well incorporate the green as well while we're at it. So with that, okay, what's the yellow chakra? Well, it's the self. It's how we feel about us. It's how I feel about me. Either I like or love myself, or I don't. Self-dignity, self-worth, everything just labelled self. Self-respect, self-dignity, self-worth, self-values. Yellow, self. So you look at the next level of the battery, the green. It's how I connect myself to the environment. So in other words, am I in control of the environment, or is the environment and others in control of me? How do I feel myself towards the environment? Am I positive, or am I negative? So the yellow is creativity. How creative you are. How? Successfully creative you are. The green is to the environment. How successful and in control are you to the environment? Positive or negative? I would like to put another couple of labels on there. Well, if you could think of the yellow, which is self-mastery, mastering the self. You're a wizard, a creator, magician.